All right. No guitar playing in the old intro today, or to get the thing going. We are in the band room today. It's not a band room; it's the guitar room. Sorry, the garage has the PA. It doesn't matter. There's there's everything that you need to jam out that way. This is where I store all the guitars. I didn't do any guitar playing today because I felt like I was stagnant. I felt like I was, I don't know. I felt like there was more to, I need to figure it out. I need to get an intro down, and I need to do something different. I did, like I said, I think I've said it 1,000,001 times. I had an intro down, and then I did away with it because it became it didn't come controversial. It became because I wrote the lyrics, and the guy that wrote the music was like, well, I get something from your videos, right? Because it's a long story. Stupid. Anyway, I was just watching another video prior to me doing this that spurred me into doing this. Plus, I hadn't put one out. I was supposed to put it on Friday, and I put it on Friday. Blah, 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 blah. Doesn't matter. Had a lot going on. I get it, algorithm thing. You gotta stick to a form, put it out at, Saturday at 2 every week. Whatever. Anyway, I was watching a video about them talking about, I guess Rick Beato put something out talking about the music industry and the state of music. Don't quote me on anything I'm saying, right? I just was listening to the other video that was saying that, the state of the music industry and where it's at. It's not the same music industry. Back in the day, you had to use the music, the industry to get yourself out there. But I'm not saying there wasn't as many bands. I don't think there was as many bands, but who would know? We didn't have the internet. We didn't have all these, there was a lot of garage bands back in the day, not everybody made it, So, but you needed to get yourself recorded, promoted, and out there. You needed the industry. I think the only thing different today is you can promote yourself and put your albums out and do what you need to do, but you still need people to like your music. People had to like Hendrix and Zeppelin and bands like that, the Eagles. It doesn't matter. People still, Queen, pick a band. What made them famous was people liked them. People liked what they're. I'm not saying the promotions didn't help, but it still requires people's taste to like what's being handed to them. So, but I will admit that we're in a day and age right now where I think having all this just thrown at you, good, bad, or indifferent. There's nothing you can do about that. I think the internet is a wonderful thing at times, and I think it's awful at other times. I just do. I think it's horrible that it doesn't matter what you talk about now, political, religious, music. You can talk about cooking, there's always, it just opens the door to, you cook a pie and you're bound to have someone that goes, I hate that pie. Why do you cook that pie? Don't like that pie. You know, you draw a picture of something and you say, you know, I just drew this picture today. It's, you know, someone's going to come along and go, I hate that picture. Along with people are going to come along and tell you what a beautiful picture you drew. It's just, so the internet has really just anything that you do. It's good, bad, or indifferent. But yes, it's opened this door, this Pandora's box, that everybody that does music now is putting stuff out there. But here's what I'll tell you. It still requires the listeners to like what you're putting out. It's not going to change. You know, you put an album out with 10 songs on it, 12 songs on it, whatever. And if no one's interested in what you put out, what does it matter? You know, last album we put out, I was in a band called Crying River, man. And it was a digital album. And we didn't have any hard copies, no CDs, no nothing. We had a lot of people that asked, you know, can you sign one of your CDs and send it to me? And we were like, we didn't do that. But that's because we basically recorded it and mixed it and put it out on our own. With CD Baby, I think, was who we put it out through, who put it out to Amazon, Apple, everyone. And I'll be blunt and honest. It didn't go anywhere. We went to Hollywood in support of it and did some shows. And anyway, I didn't really go. And the reason I'm telling this story is I think that you can do that and put it out if there's not a calling for it or not a you know, people want it, it doesn't matter, you know. I don't think you could change that, right? I mean, people had to want to like Hendrix and Zeppelin and the Stones and the Beatles. People, you know, had to like the music in order for it to be what we know and love today. So I don't know. It's a whole different breed out there, a whole different thing. And I'll be honest, you know, I don't know what Rick said. I'll have to go watch it now. I was busy this morning. I just got home and sat down and listened to this video that I'm talking about, and I was like, let me put something out real quick. That's why no guitar playing right now. Again, I want to come up with something. I'm thinking about putting a new intro back into the videos and, you know, editing them, you know, so they fade in and fade out, blah, 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 blah. I always wanted this channel to be just raw. And so that's what it is. It's just raw. Anyway, I just wanted to take a few minutes just to just blah and babble. Not be babbled. Anyway, again, the room. You know, I talk about it all the time. I say I'm gonna come in here and do, you know, talk about some of the equipment, you know, some of the pedals. I was going to do a comparison for you guys, the Tech 21, you know, I have this in the Kotzen, and I got some other pedals that I need to get in here and just kind of go over with you guys, just to go over them. Just haven't really made it back to this part. Obviously, I've been recording more up front than I have been here in the guitar room and the shirt making room. My wife has her own little thing in here too. She actually has her own office at the other end, but I told her Come on in. The water's fine. Anyway, as usual, I appreciate those of you that do take the time to listen to me ramble. Sorry today was just a rambling video. Just thought I'd throw a quick one out there. Last video did very well. Well, for me, very well. Not for like in comparison to other YouTubers, but it did well. And I appreciate that. I really do. You know, I'm just an old guy that rambles about music, guitars, and plays once in a while just to, you know, for entertainment purposes. Anyway, let me close it with my Uncle Ben Eller. Go check him out. You want guitar, figure out how to play one of these things. Andy Wood, The Woodshed. Go check him out. Music is Win. Go check him out. Check him out. Robert Baker. Go check him out. The Art of Guitar. Go check those guys out. All right? Go check them out. Marty Schwartz. Is Marty Schwartz still? I think he's still new. Yeah, he's new, man. Marty Schwartz. Check him out. You don't need some old geezer like me trying to show you chords that I don't understand. Anyway, thanks for taking the time out. Just wanted to throw a quick one out here. I wanted to touch bases on my, what I had just seen and what my 2 cents is. Again, music industry's changed. It's a whole different kettle of fish these days. But it still requires you guys to go out and buy those people's albums. You know? Still requires you to have some kind of talent to get people to want to listen to you. It's the way it is. You know? So, what can you say? Except peace. Thanks for chiming in, checking me out, checking it out, whatever. Like, subscribe if you want. Peace.